Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 20th episode of the second season of School Rumble. And last episode we had more like Christmas themed stuff, you know? Like Christmas presents and wanting to give them to people. Like you make a nice present, you want to give it to the guy you like, and then another guy takes it and uses it as a vehicle and breaks it, and then you pick up a little piece of it and put some curry on it and give it to him anyway, and you cry and you make the person watching it cry, and it's all very sad. That was last episode, so let's see what's this episode. 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, what's happening? That light is definitely in the way. Oh, I didn't know that. I mean, it would explain a lot, but I didn't know that. Okay. Okay. That's how we start our episode, guys. Just gonna drink some of my water now. Goo-doo. Ah, don't break on me, chair. Although I guess that would be for the best. It would give me an excuse to get a new one that's actually comfortable to sit in. Although then I would have to put it together, and I hate putting things together. I hated putting this chair together. I hated putting this desk together. I know they can't really just mail me a completed desk or whatever, or chair, but they could try. Oi. 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 She really is the only one that actually, like, really bends over in that shot. What? So doing a Sentai thing? I mean, I think I remember something like that in the opening. Or I finally getting to that now? Yeah, that's important, Nate-chan, don't you get that? But this is important, though, Nate-chan. Yeah, can't argue with that. That's one word for it. Take that. We'll cross the bridge when we get to it. Somebody like the same hobby as you can't be a bad person. Yeah, that's a good way to figure it out. Please just let me sleep. Wish my bed had a curtain. Looking good? Oh, really? Is that... Okay, that makes a lot of sense, actually. I should have seen that coming. I don't think that's why he's here. I don't think this would happen. There's so much wrong with what you just said. Just no. No. But he is here, though. Like, that is a thing. But he's not going to say any of those things. Man, Mujirou is cute. He needs more screen time. Yeah, please open the curtain and see who that is. And there he is. He's over here, but not for you to play with a little brother. Because they're on the same mental level. Ow! Well, that was uncalled for. He didn't do anything wrong. I mean, I don't like him, but no reason to punch him. Well, to be fair, he was basing that off of a hiragana usage, which is not the best measure. Also, could you change it to a different position, please? Fun is this guy? Well, he seems to like him. Oh, Ichijo, she's just so confused. So we gotta get this done before he wakes up. He's just trying to help clean up, you know, for hope. Oh, really? God damn it, Kos, whatever your name is. Imadori, yeah, that's what it was. Do you even lift, bro? Okay, see, now he's being a little bit annoying. I can understand hitting him at this point, but not before. I bet. Okay, now it's getting a little bit too much like the dream for my liking. Ichijo was still the cutest. Oh wow, that was an amazing pose. Jeez, that. Thank you for that. I I really wasn't ready for this level of commitment. Wow, yeah, like they weren't kidding. She was good. Can I play that again real quick? That's unfortunate for you. Don't you hate it when that happens? This is such a weird episode scene thing. How is it flowing? Do they have a fan? Are those shower heads? This is just so ridiculous. I mean, this looks like a lot of fun. Let's not get too complicated with the math. Excellent blow. With a very cute face. Well, that was the fun afternoon we had. Yes, please warn me next time. uh... So yeah, one scene in the opening definitely makes a lot of sense now. You shut your mouth, boy. I'm kind of fighting against that ship. Niku, oh yeah. Oh. Well, he's taking a souvenir home. Or not. So close. Not gonna lie, when he said exposure and angle, my mind kind of went somewhere different. Who are these people? Do we know them? Like a lot of the background characters I just don't remember very well, to be honest. Okay. That is a fine bento, I must say. I mean, I don't really care about any of these characters, but... I guess he technically is. Wow, that is... I guess that's impressive. Ichijo is great, don't bully. Yeah, even though you haven't got much screen time lately. Are you gonna give us your life story here? Yeah, I mean, Snow will do that. Are they shipping that? Yeah, they're quite clearly shipping that. I have heard that before. I really don't have much to say about this scene at all. Sorry about that. It's just a thing. They are very far away. That is how they be. Cyborg division. Wait, didn't we have like a modification Tenma thing at the very beginning? So I do like these uniforms. I was about to say, what's up, Tenma? I mean, I guess it's fine. Nah. I think it could be. I bet you are. Rude. How could you not like Tenma? That doesn't sound good. Because that sounds like bullying. It's an important job. Man, wow, look at that. Just look at that. This is quite the story we got here. Yeah, Yakumo and Achan, that sounds very okay. Right. Almost like an eroge, like, I don't know, something about the character transitioning here really makes me think of it. Like you're selecting a character. And, you know, protagonists of an eroge sometimes have amnesia, right? So, I think it works. This is a strange sight. Like, just seeing Eri that bold, like doing something like that. That is odd. Please step on me, Eri. Wow. I think some rage. I'll drink my tea of love. That's what they're calling it these days. Oh my god, they're multiplying. This is just... how blatant can you be? Gee, wow. Just pump it all in there. We don't want there to be any tea left. I think that's likely, yeah. Thank you for showing me that shot again. Yeah, who could have seen that coming? But wow, Yakumo on that table, though. Can we... Definitely gonna screenshot that later. It's one hell of a welcome party. Where do I get invited? Yeah, just seriously, look at Yakumo on that table. Like, I would come to work every day if that was on my desk. Oh, oh, there's Kenji. He's here too. Oh, that was... Yeah, I recognize that voice. I will always recognize that voice. Horichicho. Konosuma, you just... You do not deserve the privilege you're getting this episode. What was that? It's getting very chaotic, guys. Let's settle down a bit. We're at work. A very weird welcoming party thingy. That's what's up. That's not true. Yeah, same. I agree completely. Yeah. Akira knows what's up. Hey, they're here. And everyone else. Eri hiding behind that door. What I wouldn't give to be in the middle of that jump. Okay, that was cute. It's just, yeah, she just pulls her blushing face into the view. And there we go, everything works out. Gotta love those uniforms, though. Yeah? Chief. And Kenji spying. It's not gonna be like a love confession, right? I mean, that wouldn't happen. So... Oh no, the alarm! Is it time to... It's time to battle? Time for a mission? Oh wow. Just 7 or so clones simultaneous typing. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, here we go. We've had quite the genre shift this scene. Alright. Oh, Kenji, he's gonna make it eventually. I think your job's been stolen. You should give up. So are you the bad guy? He's the bad guy. Oh god, those are horrible. I mean, that's not. You know what, never mind. They're actually pretty great. They're serving a very valuable job here. Yeah, Akira now faced. Oh. Oh no. Well. It's all up to you, Tenma. You must avenge your fallen comrades. Oh no! Doesn't sound too broken up about it, but... Yes? Oh. Oh no, that's unfortunate. We can't go into battle like this. Oh, is that what he wanted to tell her the whole time? Okay. No wonder things have been going so poorly today for her. It all makes sense. It probably was. Who are those two random girls? Oh. Yeah, it is. Oh, no! Tenma... I think she just got isekai'd. Or became a zombie, one of the two. Well then, I guess that plot twist has been revealed. And, yeah, you pissed her off. That was your mistake, Otome. So what does that get as a typing do? I have to wonder. Third hanger. We got a giant mech. It was only a matter of time before it showed up. But no, you can't stop it there. It was just getting good. I wanted to see the robot battle. Ah, fine, be that way. There better be a stinger. I want to see that giant robot punch something. You can't deny me this. But I was wondering when the Tenma modified human thing would come back, and it did in the final scene. The final segment, rather. Yeah, there's the Sentai outfits, the mechas, and all that. But you finally got some of that this episode. So weird having her call Yakumo and H-chan. That was the weirdest thing about the whole episode by far. Poke the Kenji, see if it's still alive. And Stinger? Stinger. Although I don't see mechs though, so it doesn't matter. Well, I sort of see a mech now, but it's not what I meant. She thought about it and decided not to. It's only a matter of time before I think it's knocked over again. Please don't drop it. What was it though? Suga Ryuhei. Oh yeah, yeah. There's a mech we didn't get to see a battle. Maybe next time, but probably not. Okay. Okay, that was the 20th episode of the second season of School Rumble. And this was definitely a weird episode. Like, was kind of all over the place, right? So, first thing we got was, of course, the, Tennant being hooked up to a bunch of wires and stuff. You know, some sort of cyborg, modified human kind of thing going on here, right? So we saw that first. And do we see? No, we didn't see anyone actually else in the scene. I want to see if we saw the doctor in that scene, but we didn't. No. So, and then we forgot about that for a while. We saw some, quick visuals of the Sentai thing. Like we got... It started about here. Yeah, like we see some girl with purple hair. I don't think I recognize her as the red one. And then just someone in the pink outfits. Then orange-haired girl and orange maid girl as the blue one. And, yeah, green one. Police officer, green one. And then Ichijo's house, right? Like, yeah, our first real scene here was Ichijo's brother was actually having, like, an offline meeting with someone, which is basically, yeah, when you meet someone on the internet and then you meet up in real life, you know, offline. Usually, like, offline meetings is what they're referred to, right? And, of course, it can be a risky thing, of course, because you never know exactly if the person you're talking to online is who they claim to be, right? And this was a good example of this because of the hiragana usage, the kid assumed that it was a young kid that he was talking to, and in fact is quite a bit older than that, right? So, good example there. The sister just didn't seem to care too much about any of this. Just wanted to go to sleep. However, she has a bit of a dream about Imadori, right? And of course, it was just a dream. I mean, it was pretty clear it was a dream. Like in every regard, it was clear it was a dream, right? But one thing that was true, though, was Imadori was there. He was the one that was having the offline meeting with her younger brother. I keep wanting to say offline collab because of HoloLive videos that I watch, you know, but it's just an offline meeting. It's not a collab because it's not really, you know, they're not really making anything together. They're just having fun. But I really keep having to fight the urge to say that. So, yeah, just imagine you wake up from your sleep, you open the curtain, and a schoolmate is right outside your bed playing with your little brother. That'd be quite the surprise, wouldn't it? I would imagine, right? And her reaction was just to, you know, punch first, ask questions later, which is a little bit violent, but, you know, it's Ichijo for you. And, you know, Imadori was kind of trying to help in his own way, you know, by picking up bras and whatnot. That's probably how I would help, so I can't say too much. But, yeah, definitely Imadori being his usual annoying self, just, like, messing with everything, saying things he probably shouldn't say, you know. It's just the usual Imadori stuff. He's just an annoying person in general that you don't really want to deal with if you can avoid it, right? Unless you're a small child, in which case you probably find him amusing. So, you know, it definitely makes sense that this is the kind of friend he would have, you know. That certainly makes plenty of sense. And then, yeah, I definitely want to watch, like, in its entirety, the pink Sentai transformation thing here. I'm going to watch that on my end real quick, because I need to. The first thing we get was just this amazing, like, pose. Like, she bends forward a lot. Both of her arms, like, bent upwards. I can't do that. I can't even attempt to do half of that pose. Like, just, oh, my body kind of hurts just thinking about it. But, yeah, she just went 10 out of 10 full, hardcore on really giving it her all on this whole thing, right? Like, I was just kind of in awe. Like, she really just pulled off all the poses and stuff, even did, you know, that thingy, which I quite appreciated. I'm not quite sure what purpose it had, but I appreciated it, so I'm not gonna complain about it. But just, I was really just kind of blown away by just how far she went for that. Like, you know, because sometimes you, like, play with a younger sibling, you know, they want to role play or something, you just kind of phone it in, you know, like, okay, yeah, whatever, I'm super person, sure. But no, she was, like, into it, right? So that was quite something. I quite enjoyed watching that. Even got a round of applause, you know, so that was pretty great. That whole thing was pretty great. And even just overall, even after that finish and they actually just did the overall playing together, everyone really, you know, did their best to really got into the roles, and it looked like a lot of fun, you know. I quite enjoyed this scene. Not something I usually say about scenes with Imadori in them, but I quite enjoyed that scene. So that was great. I still don't want the Imadori to Ichijo ship to happen. I still don't approve of that at all, but I did enjoy the scene for what it was. So, and he tried to escape with some underwear, so yeah, Imadori for you. That's to be expected. And then we had this scene, you know, like astronomy down the rooftop, telescope kind of stuff. I don't have anything to say about this, right? The only character in this overall scene I cared about at all was Ichijo, and she, you know, left partway through, and then we were just left with these two up on the roof talking to each other, and I just didn't care about any of this, I'm sorry to say. I just really did not, so really not much to say about that. I do appreciate getting more Ichijo screen time, but that's really about it. So, that's that. And then we had this final scene here, which was great. I mean, for one thing, we get to see all of our characters in this different uniform, right? So, and the uniform itself looks pretty great. Like, it just does. The girls look great in them, for sure. And we get to have Tenma calling Yakumo and Achan, which is a very silly thing. And then they apparently have this kind of, I don't even know what you really call it, but there's some weird thing they do to the rookie, and they basically just like take turns getting all like snuggly with the chief, you know? We get Eri with her arms all over him, and then we get, you know, Mikoto doing like a similar thing with her big chest, you know, pressed up near him, and then Yakumo joins in, just laying on that table in that glorious fashion, and just Tenma just slowly losing it over time, you know? So, yeah, that was quite the fun scene. I don't think Kadesuma deserved the role that he got in it. That's my only real problem with it. Like, imagine, I would rather Kenji be there, you know, because Kenji's had a rough time in the show, so I feel like he deserves that. But he didn't get that. Not one bit. So what exactly was she putting into the tea? Like, I was a little bit confused about that. I may have just missed something. But she was like, you know, obviously putting something into it. I wasn't quite sure what it was, though. So if you know exactly what that's supposed to be, I don't know. But it looked like she was like wringing out a towel that had absorbed liquid or something. I don't know. It doesn't really matter too much. It was just a way of her just like venting her frustration, right? That's the important thing. But yeah, just that visual of Eri, Mikoto, and Yakumo all being there, like, still can't believe how good she looks laying on that table. Freaking Yakumo, just stealing that scene right there. But anyway, as we found out, Kenji is there too, you know, hanging out with like Ichijo and Lala, I think her name was, you know, all of them. And then we had, you know, Akira offering some words of advice to Tenma, trying to be helpful, and then everyone shows up to apologize, and we got, you know, Eri, who had to like forcibly be pulled into the scene, you know, being all tsundere, you know, as she is. Like, that whole thing was great. I'm glad everyone kind of apologized and made it at the end there. That was nice. And then we had a big old fight. Well, we didn't really have a fight. We were preparing for a fight, and we got like all of our typical, like, you know, sort of mecha cliche type things, you know, putting on the uniform and stuff like that. I love seeing all that kind of stuff, you know, some like good old classic mecha type of stuff, like jumping into the, what would you call them? Pods? Not pods, like tubes, chutes, the holes, you know, whatever. Like, it's just, you know, just a very classic mecha kind of feeling to it, and a lot of the stuff they did, you know. So I appreciated all that stuff. And eventually it was revealed that, yeah, Tenma was like a cyborg or whatever, made by the one doctor, and she like escaped, and she had mismatching socks, and, you know, all the important reveals pop up. But yeah, just it was a really fun segment, honestly. I don't know exactly what context to take it in, whether it was just, you know, a random silly scene, if it was part of a manga, part of a dream. I don't know exactly, really. It doesn't matter. I didn't care at all as I watched it. I was just trying to enjoy it because it was obviously a very fun scene, very silly scene. So, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. So it was probably my favorite segment. In fact, I'm sure that was my favorite segment. So we didn't get to see the robot battle though. Like, that was a little bit disappointing. But yeah, overall good stuff. You know, so I'm gonna end out the video here. So thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.